I don't even know if I'm in the realm to talk about this guy that I'm gonna talk about because he is probably one of the most popular, controversial figures at this moment, especially in the world of politics. Um, you're gonna know him by name. His name is Nick Fuentes, and I just I'm curious as to how we get here because, unironically, I don't think Nick is the problem, and that's gonna sound crazy, but the issue at hand, I think, with the subject and the matter of Nick Fuentes is, look, you're gonna hate him for his humor, whatever you want to call what he does, his humor, his actual beliefs, um, which I totally get. Like, I can't stand by his beliefs. Some of that shit is just insane, and he makes a lot of crazy, inflammatory remarks. But the issue I have is like, you have countless people that will listen to someone like him and um, follow along and enjoy. And it's like, okay, but like, what are you seeing? Like, what are you actually seeing in this world? I don't understand how we get to a point like this because radicalization is so extreme. And this is unironically like the struggle of um like a mass group of people that can be so easily manipulated into thinking certain things. Like when you look at um and I'm not going to say, I'm going to be try as unbiased as possible, but just from what I see currently, like within this administration, within the Trump administration, you see so often that, like, hypothetically, this whole Greenland situation is great because the first remarks that like Trump would make, like, oh, we're gonna like take Greenland, a lot of people would suggest or say, oh, he's just kidding, he's just kidding, he's just kidding. All the people that follow Trump, right? He's just kidding. Like, you're so stupid. He's not going to do anything. And then it gets pushed to, okay, well, he's actually like back to this topic and he's like threatening tariffs on all of Europe for this. And it's like, guys, he's just kidding. He's just kidding. He's not going to do it. And then if Trump were to pull that trigger, hypothetically, even hypothetically invade Greenland. And by the way, Fuentes like supports this idea. It's like, you're so stupid. We don't like there's no reason to do any of this. We're in NATO. We have a base there. You know what I mean? Whatever. That's not the point. But like Nick is actually an intelligent person. Um, just because you say crazy shit and you have some crazy beliefs does not mean you can't be intelligent. People get that mistaken a lot of times. When you say someone intelligent, it doesn't mean like a simple blatant compliment. It just means that he is capable of reason and rationale and sifting through information and coming to a conclusion on his own. But that's besides the point. The whole Greenland thing, like if Trump were to actually like go through with these tariffs and really fuck over Europe for absolutely no fucking reason, or hypothetically invade Greenland, do you know what the party would say right now? They would 100% say, yeah, fuck yeah, we support it. Jesus. Fuck yeah, we support it. And we're going to continue to support it. And we wanted this to happen all along. It's like, okay, you have no sense of the world. You don't make a conducive thought on your own. You don't think about things actually, and it's the party, it's the people, it's democracy. Democracy fucking sucks when everybody in the Democratic Republic is a fucking idiot. And I'm not saying the right or left is correct. That's not what I'm suggesting because yeah, you can find tons of shit on the left. I completely understand. That's not what I'm arguing here. But when you have someone like Nick Fuentes that can get on and get this following and suggest that like Jews are running the world and um what's his name, Epstein is like the coolest guy on ever, and that like Hitler like had like he's making all this crazy shit and like he has some crazy beliefs and he's a nationalist. He's a nationalist. He's an American first guy, but in his an American world, it's not as diverse, and he suggests that our diversity is killing us. And it's like you can have that belief, and he has that belief, and he has data to support it, or whatever facts that he wants to bring up to support it. It's like, okay, fine. If you really truly believe that, I can't, I can't really like stop you from having that. But the unfortunate part is the people that will sit and just, oh, I'm gonna take in this information without any thought, and oh, I'm a fucking monkey brain. I'm just gonna agree with everything this guy says because I think he sounds intelligent. Half of you listen to fucking Donald Trump say the dumbest shit, and you're like, fuck yeah. Or you listen to fucking Joe Biden fall asleep and mammer nonsense and think, hell yeah, Joe, we're on board. It's the people that's the problem. It's us that is the problem. We're too stupid, and our country is too powerful to have such a stupid fucking population to be putting dipshits in power. That is the problem. And I mean, Fuentes suggests we're backed and controlled by Israel. Um, and I've tried to watch a fair amount of Fuentes' shit just to get an understanding. I mean, he's a comedic fellow, but like the shit he says is just like it's like you can never tell with him when he's like joking or serious in a sense, and then that gives him the freedom to then be like, oh, it's kind of like the whole like issue I have with like the Trumpies right now is like, oh, he was kidding. Oh, well, no, like I'll be serious when I want to be serious. I'll choose to, well, if you want to pull that out against me, I'll choose to say that that was a joke at the time. Now he does own a lot of his stuff. I mean, he went on Piers Morgan and said, "Yeah, I'm racist," but he stipulates that with he thinks everybody's a little bit racist. So there's like he like backs himself very much into a tight, neat corner, and can he can navigate his way through a conversation. Um, I mean, the biggest thing is I don't know how we ever fix this, and like that's the problem is like if you suggest anything other than democracy, Americans think you're the devil. When Americans don't understand that, like, a democratic republic is beautiful and all, but it's only beautiful if run appropriately. And how the fuck do you run it appropriately when you have people that don't even understand their like uh, amendments? They don't even understand how the Constitution works. I see videos all the time where people can't name the fucking three branches of the government, ever less discuss and talk about what those three branches of governments do and the powers that they have. I don't know. America's, I think, fucked, honestly. And I just see it as the next great empire that's going to come to a screeching halt. And China is sitting there waiting and watching us do this dumb shit. And whenever they get the chance, they're taking Taiwan, they're taking advantage of the chips, and they are going to be the next powerhouse. We are going to have to. This is what we're going to have to do. This is my prediction, is which I thought Trump was going to do to begin with, but he's just a fucking dipshit. He goes back on every word and doesn't know what he actually wants to do. Um, we're going to have to shelter up again, kind of like what happened, after the. I mean, not kind of like what happened after. It's like that was the beginning of us, but after the American Revolution, where we won our independence, we had to isolate for a while, and George Washington talks about this in his farewell address, suggesting we have nothing to give. We can't get involved with Britain and France's like fights right now because we have nothing. What's going to happen is we're going to have to isolate. We're spread too far thin. We're going to have to start getting rid of these bases. And if we sit and we isolate and we focus on us, sure, it could be good for us, and we might still be able to get the trade and all that out, and our economy might falter a little bit, but we'll stabilize. The thing is, we won't be the powerhouse anymore, and China will, and we'll be at the behest of them when really America has been at the throne for a long time. I just see the shift happening, and all of America is fucked. I mean, everything is going down the shitter. Our education system, kids don't care about anything anymore. I don't know what 20 years looks like, especially with all of AI happening. There's so many moving parts. Climate change, it's it seems like the end of days for America very soon.